Joao Felix is understood to be interested in departing Atletico Madrid in the January transfer window, with Chelsea reportedly alert to the player's current situation. After Atletico Madrid finished bottom in their Champions League group and with Felix's relationship with Diego Simeone at an all-time low, the forward is looking for a move away from the Spanish capital this January, according to Spanish news outlet Marca. Felix has started just one of Atletico's last 11 games in all competitions, with Chelsea now in the race for his signature. The Blues are currently 8th in the Premier League after 14 games this season, with Graham Potter potentially interested in bolstering his attack in the January transfer window. The 23-year-old made the move to Atletico from Benfica in 2019 for £113. But the forward could be available for a slashed fee with Atletico Madrid currently in major debt. So, if Chelsea were to make a move for Felix in the January transfer window, what could happen? We simulated the rest of the season to try and find out. So, if Chelsea were to make a move for Felix in the January transfer window, what could happen? We simulated the rest of the season to try and find out. To set up the simulation, we used the Football Manager 2023 editor to arrange for the Portugal international to join Chelsea on January 1, 2023, using FM23 to run the simulation. We then simulated the remainder of the 2022-23 season to judge the impact Felix could have if he was to link up with the Blues. Felix became a regular in Potter's side on his arrival, overtaking Kai Havertz in the pecking order and starting regularly alongside Mason Mount in behind the striker. In his first season with the Blues, Felix made 25 appearances, with 23 of them starts. 16 of his appearances came in the Premier League, 6 came in the FA Cup and 3 came in the Champions League, with the Portugal international managing 8 goals and 3 assists in that time. 6 of his goals and 1 of his assists came in the Premier League, which was Felix's best competition, whilst 1 goal came in the FA Cup and 1 goal and assist came in the Champions League. Overall, the 23-year-old averaged a rating of 7.06 in all competitions, with his Champions League average rating bringing down his overall rating slightly. When compared to the rest of the Chelsea squad, Felix was the second highest rated forward in the squad and the 4th top scorer, despite making many fewer appearances than his teammates. Raheem Sterling really found his feet in the second half of the season, registering the second-best average rating in the Chelsea squad and scoring an incredible 29 goals across all competitions. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Mason Mount scored 13 and 11 goals, respectively, whilst it was Thiago Silva who averaged the best rating in Chelsea's squad, 7.44. At the end of the 2022-23 season, Football Manager 2023 put together an overall best Chelsea 11, based on performances, statistics and other metrics. This is what it looked like. Felix was included in the Chelsea best 11, starting alongside Mount in the attacking midfielder role whilst Sterling occupied the striker position. N'Golo Kante partnered Jorginho, with the likes of Aubameyang, Kai Havertz, Mateo Kovacic and Marc Cucurella all missing out. Chelsea did improve in the second half of the season, with Felix's addition helping push the Blues up the table. But, despite their best efforts, Potter's side missed out on a spot in the top 4 as they finished 5th in the Premier League. Defeat on the final day of the season saw Chelsea drop out of the top 4, with Manchester United overtaking the Blues and finishing 1 point ahead in 4th. Chelsea finished on 64 points, beating Spurs to 5th only on goal difference. There was an 18-point gap between United in 4th and Arsenal in 3rd, with the Gunners falling off the pace towards the end of the season, whilst Liverpool and Manchester City found their best form of the season. Felix was able to return to European football with a move to Chelsea, but he couldn't get the Blues far in the competition as Potter's side won no silverware in the simulation. After a 0-0 draw in the Premier League, Luis Diaz scored the only goal in the second leg to win the Champions League quarter-final tie for Liverpool. The Blues reached the semi-finals in the FA Cup, but a 2-1 defeat to eventual winners Manchester United knocked them out of the competition.